late tonight. No one's in here yet, but I'm giving everybody a minute to get in here into the chat room. If anybody's here late tonight. So I'm going to give you all some music to listen to everybody get here. It's late tonight, so might not have nobody. Hey, Bear Boundless Beauty. Hey, Chris Kane. Y'all always on standby. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you. Yes, I want to get us some music going. Hello, Christine. Let's get ready. Let's talk. Do y'all want to talk about it? Hmm? Do y'all want to talk about it? Let's get us some music going. What about some African drums? Okay, I want to hear some. I want to hear Smoke. I want to hear the Smoke album. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time to go into that advanced magic, the advanced hoodoo. Hello, are y'all ready for that? Smoke and mirrors. Never heard of that one. Let me get my music going. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all, I love this soothing music. Is it up too loud? Oh darn, I don't want to turn the light off on here. Okay, let's talk. Okay, we can talk for a little bit. Let's talk about how they poisoned, how they poisoned their victims so that they could get away with murder. That's probably what I should have named this video. Okay? How to get away with murder. Didn't we talk about that last night? We sure did. Nice soothing music. I'm just enjoying it. All I need now is a glass of wine. For all of you all who want to know the name of the album, it is Smoke Everything 1973. Hey, For Black. Oh, yeah. Okay, For Black said, what happened to the stream? I took the stream down because I know in my heart it was going to give me some trouble with it. But this one, I'm going to try to keep it clean so it won't be a reason, you know, to have to take it down. Hey, Mike Lewis, how you been doing? Oh, yes, I love Angie Stone. Which song you like by Angie Stone, Mike? I'm going to keep this one up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to touch bases on what we talked about last night again, okay? But can I speak for myself? I got a lot of people out in social media speaking for me. It's almost as if though they are the advocates or the spokesman for spiritual Naima. No one can speak for me. If you want to know about spirituality, all you got to do is in the comment section, okay, ask me questions. Don't get it from nobody else. Because no one on social media, no content creators on social media have had, understand, the wonderful opportunity to sit down and break bread with spiritual. Okay? So who better to get the information from than me. I just got through watching a video where someone was playing spokesman for me. Okay, for blacks that said that they can't hear. How about now? Is this a little bit better? How about now? Is that better? Can y'all hear me? A little bit of the music. Beautiful. Chris says, LOL, yeah, those drums are too loud, mama. Okay. Okay. I like her song called No More Rain. Okay, well, we may have to play that. We're gonna have to play that. Okay. Hey, Butchie. How you doing? Okay, I'm just acknowledging everybody. Hey, Sense. Let's take it to the advanced stage. Because basically a lot of people are talking about the glitzy side of hoodoo. But what I want to do is to kind of touch bases on some things that people, may fear to talk about, or they just don't think to talk about it because, people kind of, gravitate to, things like bringing back their man and the money part of it. But last night we talked about how, to get away with murder, and then somebody texted me and said, oh, you might not want to get too deep into that. So I decided that I'm going to definitely be kind of, careful with what I talk about, but you all need to know how in the day, how dangerous it could be, even now, down south, okay? And it could be anywhere, how dangerous it can be to be supping at the table with people that might be side-eye, okay, at you. You might not want to sit down and eat with them. You definitely don't want them combing your hair, okay? Let's talk about this. This is part of the dark practice, the very dark practice of the root work, okay? I'm sure a lot of y'all parents, is this too loud? Is this too loud? Hey, ST to be. Hey, Saint to be. Hey, La Cofield. Hey, Christine. Okay. You can hear well. Good. For Black, you still think it's too loud. Hey, Vital Energy. What's up, Flower Bomb? How you doing? Music too loud. How about now? Turn it down, y'all. Oh, crap. I got a tag on the back of this shirt that keeps itching and make my back itch. Is this better? Hey, Miss V. I never getting these interruptions, y'all. We got high enough speed. I don't get it. Just like I don't understand why I get so many views and they just stop. It didn't used to be like that. I used to get 1,000 or more views per week, and then one day, 6 months ago, YouTube said, "Yeah," okay, and now my live streams just stop, right, just in the middle. Bloop. I have to keep starting them back up. What's up, YouTube? What's up with you? You scared your wife might get some ideas? And that steak you gonna eat, instead of her using meat tenderizer, she gonna use sodium hydroxide to break it down. Huh? The reason why I want to talk about that is because I know for sure I am possessed with a lot of my aunt's energy. When she died at 91, we put her in the ground March of 2018. I went to her grave Mother's Day I'm going back the weekend. I invoke her by using her favorite perfume. I know y'all want to know what her perfume is. Yes, I'm most definitely possessed by her. My voice has actually changed exactly like hers, more raspier, kind of heavy. A lot. I see a lot of her in me, you know. And just got my visitation. I got a feeling this is too loud. I just got my visitation from my elderly auntie about 2 weeks ago. The first visitation, meaning that she came to me in the astral. She sure did. She did not face to face interact with me. It was just her presence was there. Now I can't hear the music. I can't hear it at all. So her presence was there, and she filled me up, and I was able to feel all of her secrets and experience all of her triumphs, her disappointments, her sexual experience with men, because men loved her because she was so charismatic. Men took care of her. You understand? She was definitely of Ochun. She sure was. Matter of fact, she had the beautiful vanity, and at the time I didn't know what it was, but she would have a perfume, different perfumes there, and I was able to get some of her perfume, and I always, like I say, invoke her. I have an altar set up for her, and she wore furs, and men would give her money and take care of her, and just she didn't want for nothing, and so I kind of like want some of that energy on me. Hello. But at the same time too, I was also able to experience the fact that you too, which you eruptions like everybody else, but she wasn't a double widow for nothing. She earned it, because in that moment I was able to see how she became a black widow. Oh, as I talk about it, all of this is feeling very uncomfortable all around here, because I know she's here. Um, my auntie murdered both of her husbands. Did she get away with it? On the physical side, she did. In the physical realm, to an extent, until she got to the age of 80, and she actually suffered and prayed to die. Oh, yeah. Y'all want me to keep talking? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all conversate while I keep talking. Uh-huh. Who all want to know how Auntie killed her two husbands? Hmm? Anybody want to know how Auntie was able to murder two husbands and get away with it and get the insurance policy so that she could live an elaborate life? I'll be happy to tell you. Oh, Mike Lewis said, you coming through for me again tonight, Mama. Keeping me up at work tonight, LOL. Okay. Patrice says, hey, Mama, I needed you tonight. Feeling kind of powerless, like I'm being attacked. Please say a prayer for me and mine. Well, we all in the chat room, we're going to send some words of encouragement to you and send it out to the universe. Okay? Ashe. Ashe. I'm reading over the chat. Oh, okay. Okay. Anarchy says, everyone I know who goes live gets the buffering. Okay. Well, it actually knocks you offline and you have to go back on there and get back live, and it's a headache. C Tour. Hey. Yay. I caught you 2 nights in a row. Hey, Mama Spirit Tree, this is Copper. God, that's my riding buddy. My riding buddy is on the line. My partner in crime. Oh, hey, Mystic. Hey, how you? Is it good to be possessed by someone? Gone. It depends. You want to make sure you know them. Some people are possessed by people they don't know. That is dangerous, because depending on what that person did can do you harm. Hello? Okay, I almost said, what if they were a mass murderer? Oh, or a rapist. Patrice said it's a beautiful night in Minnesota, nice and cool and windy. Girl, I wish I could feel it good. I wish I could feel it. The only wind I can feel is the fan on my face, honey. It is hot. We got up in the hundreds today here in Alabama. Okay, so everybody wants to know. Oh. Ooh, Bear Boundless says she needs the recipe. You is naughty, girl. Let's talk. I'm going to get deep into this. Hey, Flower Bomb, you on vacation? Have a good time. Have a wonderful time, girl. Okay. Okay, still reading over the chat. Okay. Their Boundless Beauty says, my mom passed away of breast cancer 4 years ago. My dad did her wrong for 30 plus years. The woman he dealt with did black magic. I feel in my bones it probably came from her. I need revenge. Ooh, chills are going up and down my arm, y'all. Mike says, I want me some good old Louisiana gumbo. That music makes me want some. Okay, girl. That's if you can find some there, honey. It's a lot of imposters in New Orleans right now. Culture vultures. Okay. Ooh, what I saw, I didn't like what I just saw. Yuck. Oh, I saw that. I saw that cancerous tumor. I saw that. Yeah. Somebody did something really nasty, Bear Boundless Beauty. Because I just saw it. Somebody's blocked. Somebody got some blockage going on and you can't get through. You can't pass by that. You can't go. You can't take a detour. Whatever that is, it ain't looking good out there, y'all. You need a warrior spirit to help you fight. Hey, Linus on the Rise 44, how you doing? I'm not advising anybody to do any of this, but it had been done. It has been done many times, honey. A lot of folks around here dead. And they never ever found the murderer. And yes, Anarchy. I changed my name from Spirit Tree because my name was being abused out in social media. I felt like it would be appropriate for me to change my name. I needed a name change anyway because a lot of things, a lot of decisions that I made in the beginning of coming here on YouTube, I'm kind of maturing now. Not kind of maturing, hell, I'm maturing, and I'm a little wiser. So some things, The way I feel now is a little bit different than how I felt then. So that's why I went with Mother Wisdom. And I wanted to keep the tree. The second channel is Mother Wisdom Tree. So that's why I went with Mother Wisdom, because I first came on the scene saying I'm a psychic, and I'm a psychic, but the word psychic is being used so loosely, and saying I'm a witch, I'm a witch, I'm a witch, I'm a witch, and now even witch is just being, blown out of proportion. So I felt it was necessary for me to go with Mother Wisdom, because that's what everybody knows me to bring to the table. The wisdom, the gems, the jewels, you know, so the treasures. That's why I went with Mother Wisdom. So that's why I changed the name, and I feel like where I'm at now in my life, where I am this moment, that suits me. That name suits me a lot. Mother Wisdom. I don't like to call myself a psychic. Maybe I prefer to say intuitive. Um, I don't want anyone calling me saying, "Well, if you're a psychic, tell me when I was born. If you're a psychic, tell me how many dogs I got. Do I have a cat or a pet?" Because that's not the way it works. Okay? It doesn't work that way. And they expect for you to know absolutely everything that does not necessarily pertain to, doing any kind of work. If I'm working for you, if I'm working for you, I don't have to sit down and try to guess everything about your life. So that's why I would say I'm an intuitive. And I would say that I'm a problem solver. Okay? Because people won't fly by night magic. They want you to do abracadabra shit, all of that. It's a bunch of foolishness what a lot of people would want from you. You know? So I can my new title, my new mission is to help you, to help guide you, to help assist you with solving problems. Okay? Sort of like what a mother would do. Okay, now, so I wasted a lot of time on that. Uh huh. Okay. Okay, it was not in her genetics, bare boundless beauty. Okay, yes, it's a family block, bare boundless beauty. You have a lock of your mother's hair, bare boundless beauty. Okay. Mystic Tihet Hiru. Yes, I seen a crazy girl made a video about you, and I've been following you long enough to know that was just a negative person trying to knock you. I was like, what is that girl talking about? Well, you got to realize that in this business here on YouTube, a lot of people will call certain content creators names that have a certain following. Like, you like you all kind of you all support me, and you all feel as if though I'm going, all of my intentions are good intentions, and you all know that I'm going to bring you the truth. And certain people out there that invoke your name for negativity will use that name in a title to draw followers, to draw the content creator that they are talking about, insulting, they want to draw that crowd into their circle because it's like becoming the content creator that they are, talking about. So basically they will do it like it's like a bait. To use your name is like a bait in the business. So that's why I put them on ignore. I don't even put any more interest in it anymore because I have to look at where their maturity level is. A lot of these content creators that are calling out the names of other content creators have a very, very low mentality, so to speak. Their frequencies are definitely not on your level, and they are beneath you. So you have to move on and be the example to let people know that the drama must stop and the show must go on. So yeah, it's quite a few people. It's my name gets a lot of buzzes out there. Okay, I'm not deserving of it, but if they think I am that popular to talk about me, it's like, oh, okay, then I'm making an impact on somebody. Basically. So, anyways, let me go on from that. Okay. Yes, Miss V. Okay, and I remember you, Miss V. We have matured with you. Yes. So enough of the shenanigans. That's definitely not going to. It's not gonna. We're not gonna make any progress. Okay, dealing with those situations, and a lot of people don't realize when they trash content creators that basically they're going backwards, and I'm not going backwards. Okay, I'm not going backwards. I'm planning on heading to Cuba, y'all. I got a lot of work to do. Get ready. One of my girls on here, remember what you said? We supposed to be going to Cuba, so get ready because we going. And matter of fact, I would like to show you all my warrior necklace. Well, it ain't quite mine. It's somebody else. It's my warrior necklace. This is someone's warrior necklace. You might be watching right now. Shango. Okay. 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 Bear Boundless says, no, a lock of my dad's. Oh, girl, is this Ease by You? Had you watched Ease by You? Be careful with that. Know what you want. Know what you want. Ain't no turning around when you get started in that stuff. Hello. The lady he's dealing with that's breaking up me and my little brother's foundation. My dad abandoned my 12-year-old brother once my mom transitioned. It was almost if he was waiting for her to pass to conduct his self, so disgusting and with no respect. Okay, Mystic says, and that was Bare Boundless Beauty. Mystic says, um, I know mama, and crazy thing is YouTube, but it in my feed because I watch you every day. I didn't look for the video. It just popped up. Bless you, mom. Yeah, YouTube, what YouTube is doing is trying to promote drama in the black community. Because you got to realize a lot of these, I like to call them, I'm not going to call them elitists because a lot of these are YouTube moderators. Uh, they enjoy watching the bickering back and forth in the black community. Black people have always been their entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, it's like moving right along, moving right along. And they want to promote us bickering, but this individual that's constantly talking about me, we have all discovered that this person has a severe mental illness. So knowing that is more understandable. I understand what is going on with this person, and that's why I don't really have to put any. I don't even have to. There's nothing to really talk about. It's just a person who who I won't say an undiagnosed mental illness, but it's a person that's probably person that probably needs to be on their meds, and they haven't been on their meds in a while. So it's I understand. I understand the individual. So there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, and that makes me mad when YouTube do stuff like that, because the people who, if I got thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, why can't they see my lives pop up so that they can watch me? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It really irks me to find a lot of content creators things in my feed that I'm not subscribed to. Because I got a lot of subscribers, I want to know if they're creating content, and a lot of times I miss out on the content because they're promoting people who I'm not subscribed to, and that really just it really just get next to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Patrice says, your live feed popped up in my recommendations as well. Good, you get a thumbs up for that. It's about time. Okay, Bear Boundless Beauty says, Patrice, me too. I'm trying to go to okay of Mama's meet and greets. Okay, what is okay? E? Am I wrong when I said it that way? Shango, yes. Everybody needs a warrior. Hey Nancy, how you doing? Okay, Chris, I'm glad that you let me know. Thousands and thousands and thousands of videos, and there's only 28 people in here. But I even get a whole bunch of lives from, like I say, from people I have no interest in. I'm not even subscribed to them. I'm like, okay, okay, but y'all can't get my lives. And it's, once again, it's to it's nothing but censoring. That's all, censorship. So as you all see my channel decline, know that I'm getting some help from YouTube. Okay. Chris says I usually always get your video alerts. Okay, we talked about that. Okay. Okay. Hey L, how you doing? Hey Astro, you got a notification? Okay, good, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, okay, 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 I got you. Look, so let's talk. What we were talking about is the hoodoo poisoning. As I was telling everybody, for the people who just got in, I was talking about my auntie, 91 years old. Man, she suffered to get out of here. My adopted mother, that was her sister. She was the youngest. The two of them were these iron fist women. They were business women. They were tough. A lot of you all may see that I have a lot of masculinity to my personality. I'm very strong and tough and like rough, sometimes ruthless. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really just a little teddy bear. Okay? I don't like to go to the doctor's office. I don't like shots. When I'm in the doctor's office, or when they run tests on me, I'm like, oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. In other words, what I'm saying, if you met the real me, I'm really, really, really gullible, sweet, and lovable. A lot of what you do see when you see me on YouTube is a possession of my mother and my aunt. My mother and aunt were bullies. Not the kind of bullies you think about that go around. You got two kind of bullies. You know what I'm saying? You got different kind of bullies. Let's put it like this right here. My aunt and my mother, they were the subtle bullies, the charismatic bullies, the sophisticated bullies. They were very sophisticated, classy women. Um, Snooty. They will put their nose up, look at you, and put their nose up. And the two of them, you wouldn't be no match for the two of them. They were something else, but they did their work too. They were underhanded, sneaky, and conniving. You would have to watch your back with those two individuals. They, in a sense, put you down with snide remarks. Those are the type of women they are, that they were. Now, of course, their spirits are with me. Because my mother raised me and my aunt raised me. I'm not biologically any kin to them, but their spirits are here. So a lot of the times when you all hear me come here, you're hearing the voice. This voice change is my aunt. And some people say they like my soft voice. It's my mother, my adopted mother's voice. She had a beautiful voice because she was a school teacher. But you wouldn't want to cross the two of them. Okay? They got together, they teamed up, and they went for you. And they went for the jugular when they came for you. Okay? They believed in name brand clothes, even though my mom didn't buy us name brand clothes. She could care less. But my aunt would come and buy us name brand clothes by the time we got to high school. They believed in dressing like they're going to a fashion show. These was the type of women we were dealing with. Okay, so anyway, so what you all witness a lot of the times is those two individuals. My mother was a narcissist. My adopted mother was a narcissist. She really was. She was always also a manipulator. She could manipulate anything in her favor. Could be just as wrong. I could be sitting here, yeah, this is a white shirt I got on right now. If she wanted to win that, she could convince everybody that this is not a white shirt. It's not white. And they will all agree with her. Everyone would agree with her. Okay, so knowing all of this, now let's get to what I want to get to. Okay? The two of those women, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just putting everything out on the table. The two of those women believed in insurance policies. Let's talk about it. My mama had insurance policies on everybody, man. Me, my children, Willie, hell, everybody. Brothers or sisters, everybody had insurance policies because that's how they got their money. Somebody died, they fatten their pockets up. Most women, let's get into hoodoo. You have to be careful down south, because most women believe in poisoning. If a woman gonna murder somebody, she gonna poison you. Down here, they use woodworking to poison folks. As my auntie revealed to me all her secrets, I was dumbfounded to see that those two people that died, Reverend, and I can call his name because y'all will never find him, and James, the two of them were poisoned. Let me talk to y'all about that, because it was like, dang, oh, poor auntie, because she married James last. Her and James was only married for about, I say, 2 weeks to 6 months, and he was gone. He didn't last no time. Not James. I can't call his name. Well, I can call his name. I can call his name. One was named James. The other name was John. So I got to be careful because I can't give out all of their identity. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't want them sending no hit man out here because those people are very wealthy. They have money. Auntie is gone. I'm sharing y'all Auntie's secret. And I want to share it with you all so you can watch your backs. I'm not sharing it with y'all so you can do work. I'm sharing it with you so you can watch your back. Hoodoo is real, okay? Root working is real. It's dangerous. Y'all just used to the sweet side of it. I'm gonna give you the bad. So, Auntie didn't stay married to John no time. Let me tell you what she did. Now she got the insurance policy money off of James. James, get me some coffee, James. Bring me a cup of coffee. Okay, that's the way she talked, and she always would be clutching her pearls. James, James, let's go out to eat, James. So James died first in the 70s. She did at least stay with James for a while. But she had a problem with James because James would be a drunk all the time. Matter of fact, James would watch us. We would come home from school. James would be passed out on the floor. And we would kick his body when he was laying on the floor. we would kick him, to try to get him up. We didn't want to touch him, so we would kick him, and he was drunk all the time. One time, James was in the bathtub, drunk, and vomit. Vomit was everywhere. So my auntie told my mama, she said, she was tired of being married to a drunkard, but she did not want to divorce him because she would lose most of what she had. Auntie went out of town and was called back home, and James was laying on the bathroom floor dead. Okay. Matter of fact, it was quite a few people in that family. You'd find them laying on the bathroom floor dead. Hello? The uncle that I killed, the uncle that I personally murdered with my black magic. No, I did not go over there and shoot him so the cops won't be over here stab him. I used black magic to murder my uncle. They found him lying on the bathroom floor with his hand in a praying position. He had been dead in there 5 days. He had his hand in a praying position. They found him on the floor dead too. So we all have that type of supernatural powers. But my auntie, matter of fact, that was my auntie's brother. But they used poisoning. She used poisoning with hers. And it was so she wouldn't lose what she had because he was always drunk all the time. And she wanted to get rid of him, y'all. Okay? Now, she revealed to me what she did. But look, let me talk to y'all about this. When I would stay at my aunt's house as a young girl, and I may have told you all this. Some people may already know about the story. Some of you all may not. And I know y'all saying, "Oh, Mama, get to the point." So when I was a child and I would go to my aunt's house, I would not eat nothing. It would be me, my sister, and 2 of my cousins. They were boys. We wouldn't eat nothing. So if my mom left me there for 2 days, I wouldn't eat nothing. Why? Because she would tell us, go in there and cook you something to eat. When you go in there and find food in there to eat, it would be rotten beef that has turned brown. Even though she was really, really classy and fashionable, she had roaches and silverfish everywhere. And she would do voodoo with her food. Like you would go in the food, we call it voodoo. She voodooed her food. She was like, make you a hamburger. The bread was stale, green and molded. The fries, the French fries. Oh my God. She had fries in the freezer that she cut up personally, and it had her hair all in it. She would make up cookie mix and cookie mix and freeze it. Her hair, her own. She would put the hair, her own hair, and fingernails in her food. You think I was gonna eat any of that, Auntie? Why did you cut your fingernails and put it in the food? Why was your hair in the cookies? Can you imagine baking cookies and when you break them in half, you can't pull the two pieces apart because hair is all matted all in it? That was Auntie's cookies. Not my auntie, that the witchy, not the witchy auntie. This is the elderly auntie that just died. This lady was so horrible about putting her bodily parts in her food and poisoning people for insurance money because she also had insurance policies on everybody. Mind you, when James died, she got she got money off of that. So she went and bought her nice cars and stuff like that, with the money. So I always wondered why children didn't like her, but now I kind of got an idea why, because they knew what she had done, and you know, she didn't face any type of any kind of prosecution or anything like that because she was able to use hoodoo to cover it up. Um, Her mode of poisoning was sodium hydroxide. Red devil dye. Red devil dye. You can do a lot of work with red devil dye. That's one of the biggest things down here. Red devil dye, for you could protect your home with red devil dye. I'm giving y'all one. In order to protect your home from evil spirit, wicked people, to keep wicked people away from your house, you would just get you a vial, a little glass vial, and put the red devil dye in the red vial. And you would have two. You would put one on one walkway of your in the ground. You bury it, dig a hole, and you bury it down there on one side, cover it up, and then on the other side of the sidewalk, you will dig a hole, put it down there, and cover it up. Anywhere, any areas where people walk, and it'll keep evil away from your home and stuff like that. But red devil dye is one of the one. It's a very important ingredient in hoodoo, and people make soaps and stuff with it and everything. Shoot, folks straighten their hair with it. I am disclaimer: I am not telling anyone to go out and use it. That stuff is very poisonous. Please, y'all, don't mess with that stuff like that. Now, if you want to use it to protect your home, and to punish the evil, you know what I'm saying? You can do that little vial of sodium hydroxide. You can keep it in your bag or whatever, but do not put that in your mouth. It will burn a hole in your esophagus all the way down your stomach. It will kill you. But what she would do is put small granules in his drink. So over time, he would just, over time, he was just eroding in the inside. Lie. That's what it was. That was one of her modes of poisoning. Now, so he left. He went on, and in '83 she met and married Rumbiner because the two of them were evangelists and stuff like that. So she met him. I don't think he even lasted in the marriage a good 2 weeks, 6 weeks to 6 months. Mind you, he had a lot of real estate. So she was able to convince him to sell some of the real estate and to bank it. And she was able to add rooms onto her house and a bath. So she got her master bedroom and all that. So anyway, she used hoodoo to beguile men and to murder them and receive what you call those things, insurance policies. That's how she did that. Within 6 months, he was gone. After 6 weeks, 6 months, he was gone. And they asked her what happened to him. She said that he was sitting there in the chair and he said, Renee, I don't feel good. And then and they were eating at the table. Eating at the table. I ain't tell you. Uh-huh. I can tell your story now, Auntie, because you gone. Yeah, y'all was at the table eating money good. Uh-huh. He took one sip of coffee. Coffee. Uh-huh. And he was gone. She dissolved his insides with sodium hydroxide. Yeah. It's all is a true story. So what I'm telling you, and see, let me tell you, back in the days when you couldn't get industrial strength lye like that, you could make it. You can make lye. This is a very important ingredient when you start making soaps, your own soaps. Okay, most of your soaps in the store are made with like gels, but old-fashioned soap was made with lye. How do you make lye? You would burn wood, because I've made lye in the past and made soap. It's a process. And they show you online how to do it. Once again, I'm not telling anybody to do this. But you would burn the wood, hardwood, to a black ash. Once you do that, you're gonna have you. I always use a foot tool, like a foot pail. You cannot use aluminum. And I will put that ash down in there and then add cold water to it and let it sit for a few days. Once it's in that stage and it doesn't sat for a few days, do not put your hand in there, because it may hurt you. And you want to stir it with something metal. You don't want to put your hand down in there. Then you'll put it on your stove and you just let it boil and boil and boil and boil, and you'll pull that lye off of it. If that shit touch your skin, it will burn you to your bones. It's just as bad as an acid, but only it's a base. Okay, so back in them days, now, the only reason why I'm talking about this is to give you all an idea. No, we're not making moms YouTube. No, we're not encouraging nobody to hurt anybody. We're just talking about what they did back in those days, okay? No one here is to do any of that or practice any of that. I'm telling you how they slowly kill people. Even the woman that cooked in the kitchen for old master, if she did not like him, she can slowly poison him and the entire household by giving them small measures of lye. So just imagine somebody putting just a tiny little bit up in that inside song. And then I saw when I talked to y'all about that last night, a video popped in my feed of a lady went to some barbecue, I think in some place or something, and somebody had put lye in the tea and it burned her down there and she almost died, y'all. She was fighting for her life in intensive care and stuff. So also, another mode of poisoning that they used way back in them days was like, God forbid if they got their hand on a poisonous snake or rabbit, dog. That's another mode of poisoning. When you think about poisoning people is hoodoo. It's supernatural magic. Because no one would ever guess back in the day that somebody murdered somebody that way. You know, we usually look for, oh, somebody got stabbed, oh, they got shot, oh, okay, they got bludgeoned to death, oh, okay, that's the way they died. But in this situation, it would be like a slow death. You would just look up and find a person just laying in bed dead. They just didn't wake up. And somebody, they been and got away with murder. Okay? So a lot of the times they would get like poisonous snakes. Okay? And they would use like the tooth, the venomous part of it, and they would put that in the food, like in a drink. You know what I'm saying? Venom in a drink. The venom of a rattlesnake, or the venom of a coral snake. You know what I'm saying? And that was another way to get you. And if the poison didn't get you, that was another way to get the snake in your body. So, some folks had actual snakes in their stomach or a snake in their leg. Now, I have actually witnessed myself personally a snake in a dog's arm. My cousin them had a dog and they had a snake in his arm. Oh, God, it was just awful. Somebody put the work on the animal. They do the work on the animals, y'all. They do some vicious things to folk animals. I done had a couple of dogs. The folks done poisoned a couple of my dogs. I lived in a place, one of the worst places in Birmingham, where they did a lot of evil to people, pets and stuff like that. And another place where somebody had gave my dog rat poisoning. One of my dogs got rat poisoning, warfarin, and wouldn't stop bleeding. I had just moved in a new neighborhood, and they did that to a cocker spaniel of mine. And I had another dog that got antifreeze poisonous. The man next door, cockeyed motherfucker, poisoned my damn dog. But my cousin them had a dog with a snake in its arm. Yeah, they don't only want to just get you for insurance policies, but if they didn't like you, they'll get your pets too. But that little dog, I like that dog. That dog name was Fluffy. My cousin's dog name was Fluffy. And Fluffy was a sweet dog because Fluffy would get on the toilet stool and use the bathroom and flush it when he got through. He did his number one, number two in the toilet stool just like a human being. So I don't know why somebody would want to hurt that dog. But the snake was in this dog arm under the skin, and it was just moving like this right here. And they were like trying to figure out what to do. And I said, take the dog to the vet. Get that out. My mama said just let the snake stay in his arm. And they never did take that dog to the vet. That dog died an excruciating death because that snake had finally made its way over into some other part of the dog's body. And it was very unfortunate. And I'm not saying this to hurt everybody. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feeling. I'm trying to tell you how low down this practice is down here down south. These people are still doing this shit, man. They ain't stopped. It's still going on down here. It ain't nothing to play with. You don't want to sit at nobody's table and eat that you don't know very well. You don't want to do that. You want to watch your surroundings. You want to make sure you're well protected, as well as your animals are well protected. You want to make sure you just want to make sure you ain't doing nobody wrong, because I'm telling you, they'll come back and get you around here, and they be in your face smiling. They smile in your face. And it's something about them cutting up their toenails and their fingernails and putting it in their food, because my auntie told me that her brother worked this kind of stuff too. People would come to him, my uncle. This is my biological aunt. My biological aunt's brother, which is my uncle, did this work for people. He worked with the beef tongue a lot. But he would put his stuff like that in his food. What the fuck? Any idea why would people want to put their hair, fingernails, and toenails in food? Anybody else heard of that? Let me get me some water. My lips getting dry. Who would want to do something? I mean, I'm trying to see how that would benefit you by putting your toenails and your hair in your food. Can somebody help me out with that? Yeah, my auntie said my uncle had cooked some black-eyed peas and and she said she was eating them and she was chewing fingernails and toenails. Y'all Yeah, I can't even tell y'all half what's going on with him because I know they said that, like them little sheds. He lived in a shed, and he just had a curtain over the door, and it was just dirt on the floor. He lived like that in a shed. One of them little utility sheds. I ain't talking about the fancy utility sheds. I'm talking about one of them silver metal utility sheds with dirt on the floor, and all he had was a curtain up, and he actually lived in there. His furniture and everything was in was in there. Glad I didn't get a chance to meet that uncle. Somebody said, hey, Garvin's daughter says she can. Well, y'all need to know some of the conditions that some of these people lived in that was practicing. I'm just giving y'all first-hand account what went down in Alabama, okay? Okay. And folks would come from miles and miles around. He did the same kind of work I did. Okay. Anarchy Man says, I have heard of it. It's got to do with your DNA energy being put in another person's body, help spell work on them. Ooh. That's some nasty work, ain't it, Anarchy? Hey, Gothica, how you doing? Garvin's daughter said, I can't. Good. I didn't go in there, but my auntie told me when they went inside that house in there, they said it was so much junk piled up in there, and he actually laid a pallet on the ground and laid on it. Now, mind you, it gets pretty cold in Alabama. It can get down into the teens, but he lived in that house in that shed like that with just a sheet to cover the door portion of it. And he would just lay a pallet down and go to sleep at now. That was his life. Hey, Tom Girl 87. Oh. So if you come down south, y'all better watch these church people, okay? Make sure you better. I'm fun about what I eat. I don't want to just eat anybody cooking around here now. Do y'all? Okay, Patrice. Yes, that's what went down here. Oh, Gothica says I'm her favorite witch on here. Well, when I'm really into the hoodoo. I am, and I'm into the root working and stuff. And when I tell you all stories and stuff, this ain't necessarily things that I've read on the internet. These are firsthand stories in my family. People have told me, friends and stuff like that have told me about. You know what I'm saying? They're real. Uh, of course I do read some of the stories on the internet and stuff like that. They're very interesting. These hoodoo stories, these hoodoo tales, but know that they're not fake. People think they're fake. They're real. People have had objects that appeared in their stomachs that they don't know how they got it in their stomachs. People have had pins placed in their skin, nails in the skin, nails in the stomach, and people not know how they've gotten in there. Plants growing in lungs and stomach, like plants, actual plants, and stuff like that growing in the body, and all of it was the result of somebody's work. Hello. So it ain't no telling how Miss Lily down the road, you understand, how she passed away. When they said, oh, we just found her laying on the floor. She was just on the floor dead. Ain't no telling what happened to Miss Lily. Hey, Sonia, how you doing? Anybody got any stories that they have been told, that you have read, that you have witnessed yourself that you'd like to talk about? Anarchy, you from the South? Aviva Blossom said it's the same thing that doctors do with prescriptions. Tell me more about that. What you mean? Now, I don't want nobody putting no little small measures of sodium hydroxide in nobody's food, okay? We ain't looking for no snakes so we can get the venom out of them and feed it to nobody. Now, we ain't finna do that, y'all, okay? Of course, they also, that it was not only snake venom or them giving the scales of a snake to a person to put snakes in their stomach, or rats, rodent parts, because these people can put the rodent parts in food, and it would actually cause the rodents to be in the bodies gnawing on these individuals, and to the point of them committing suicide. Yeah. And I've actually seen a snake in the arm of a dog. Not the arm, the dog's leg. I'm sorry, not arm, but leg, the front leg. I saw the snake in the dog's arm. Now, how that snake get in there? Ooh, y'all, I don't know, but that right there made a believer out of me, just seeing that snake in there, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna tell me ain't no such thing. I seen that with my own eyes. There's another story where Willie's father, when he was alive, told me this story about a lady that had a lot of pain in her stomach, and she had been everywhere and couldn't get no help from doctors. So finally, somebody told her to go to somebody who do this kind of work. Y'all call them conjurers. A conjurer. If I go around here and talk about some conjurer, them people look at me like I'm crazy. Around here, if you say you looking for somebody that do work, you looking for a root worker, y'all, not a conjurer. A conjurer. I'm a conjure woman. I'm a conjure woman. They be like, oh, you're conjure. We think of Hollywood when we hear that term, conjure woman. But down here, you go into a root worker. You go into a root worker, somebody that do work roots. So, um, his dad was talking about a woman that went. They referred her to a root worker, and the root worker gave her something for that pain in her stomach, and the woman had them vomit up a snake. She threw a snake up, and the snake come up out her stomach when she threw it up, and it just crawled on off. Mm-hmm. It's all magic, Aviva Blossom says. Okay. Oh, Anarchy Man says, what do you make curse powders out of? Gunpowder. That's another ingredient that they use down here. Gunpowder. But they won't just do gunpowder. They're going to put some other little things in it. Now, somebody who deep into this work, like people who do a lot of hunting and stuff like that, then they'll powder down rodents. Snakes, stuff like that. I don't know of anybody that work powder down that kind of stuff like that, but I'm sure that would probably be one of the ingredients. Like shaving down the bones of a snake or a rat, a possum, or something like that. But yes, gunpowder. That'll make your enemy snap out of it. So somebody like me, I would mix gunpowder and lime, little things like that, a sulfur, mix that up like that. You know what I'm saying? And serve it to my victim in a small, tiny amount. That's how come I be listening to this YouTube beat going back and forth, how folks wishing this and wishing that. We can curse, we can have fun. It's not those people on YouTube that you need to fear. It's the people who have access to your house, in your house, your refrigerator. They can get in your refrigerator. Okay? and get some of your hair. That's why it's good to keep your hair locked up and matted. Don't comb it. Didn't want nobody to be able to get none of it. It's the reason why your hair kinky and coily. Okay? Keep it wrapped up. Keep it like that. Okay? When your hair matted up like this, you don't necessarily shed hair. Hello? But if somebody can get a comb or a brush with your hair in it, you better hope they ain't got no plans for it. Hello? That's another thing down here. You wanna guard your panties, your bras, your hair, things that you eat and drink off of, because people want DNA. That's right, Aviva. I forgot about the brick dust. Gunpowder and Civil War brick dust would be amazing chemistry. Yes. Now, what would you plan on doing there with that? What would you plan on doing with that? I guess y'all said, "Mama, you dangerous." Well, but most root workers are dangerous people to be around. That's I know a true root worker. Real root workers don't have friends, y'all. Real root workers, or if you want to call them conjure women and men, do not have friends. Nobody's going to ask us, say, let's go to the mall and go shopping. Let's go to the grocery store and pick up items. Nobody asked the witch to go nowhere. Now another witch might ask another witch, let's go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But your regular people, your norms, they are not going to ask me to go anywhere with them. Because you can look at us and see that we got something sinister about us, but this is the way we're made this way. We didn't ask to come here like this. You know what I'm saying? Anarchy says, "Mama, can you do work from another continent with that work?" Absolutely. As long as you can exchange items, absolutely. If you say, "Mama, I need you to do some work on somebody, I'm sending you some hair, and you can get the hair to me," I can work it. Okay? But if you say, "Hey, I need this, that, and that other done," you ain't got nothing, then I'm gonna tell you, don't even waste your money. Yeah. Don't waste your money. You got to get something to me. You got to get some hair, article of clothing. I may have to send you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you can work with it. Once you get what I got in your hand, okay? Oh, 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 is magic. Okay? Aviva says, "I will protect my family with that." And you are right. I don't have friends. I a loner, but it's cool. Most of us are loners. Okay? Missy says, "Yep, Big Mama always said, don't let anybody play in your hair. Don't share combs and don't put your hair in a trash can." That's correct. Cause if somebody get a hold to your hair, they may as well have you you. They got you in their house. They got your head from head to toe. They have everything about you with that hair, and you never will know why you can't get away. You can't get a loose, or you stay so sick all the time, and the doctors don't know what's wrong with you. Every time you turn around, something's ailing you. Okay? And you don't want to leave your hair no just anywhere, no way, cause if a bird get your hair and make a nest out of it, you're gonna have headaches, splitting headaches from now on. Aviva says, "Stop letting doctors draw your blood. Honey, they done draw so much of my blood, honey, they done made another me." Do you hear me? Oh. Gothica, you flush your hair down in the toilet? You don't want to do that. We was always taught to burn our hair. Mm-hmm. We would collect so much of it in a bag, and then my mom would burn it to get rid of it. Garbage daughter says, "My granny and mama always told me about that hair. I burns my loose hair." There you go. That's what they tell us to do down here, to burn our hair. Mm-hmm. That's right, Sharon. You burn your hair, you burn your hair. Like now with my hair locked up like this, I don't shed hair because the shedded hair is in the locks. But when we would comb my hair, sometimes I was hard headed and just throw it in the trash and stuff. But you best better believe I would pay for it. Gothica, you would not necessarily want to flush your hair down to the sanitary system. We really do not supposed to pee in a commode. Yeah. Our pee supposed to go back to the earth, and our tutu supposed to go back to the earth to replenish it. But a lot of people are having a lot of esophageal problems like acid reflux, which I do have it, and a lot of cancerous gut issues come from your stool and your urine going into treatment plants. That's not good. Like my auntie, the one that's still alive, the way she does her work. Let's say for instance this. My auntie will have people that'll go on the side of her house and do the number two or pee. Okay? And what she does every morning, if she finds some of that on there, she'll put lye or bleach or ammonia on the stool. Okay? If you leave your stool out and somebody treat it with or put something on it like bleach, washing powder, or whatever, that burns your gut because that waste was a part of you at one time in your body, so that can hurt you. Does that make sense? So people can work on your gut if you leave excrements out. So your excrement should at least be buried in a hole or something like that, and your urine put into the soil, so won't nobody do no work. Hello? Okay, Mystic says, Mama, what do you think about the ancestry DNA test? I want to do it, but what will they do with my DNA? I wouldn't do it. Because I don't think that stuff is as accurate. I think they got a hidden agenda behind that. Yes, God is God is nice. It says all the hair on the floor in the beauty shop. Now what they gonna do with that? You got a woman working on your head. She's on the slide, do not like you. She's got access to do whatever she wants to do with that. And some places they make that well, some people make those reborn dolls, and they'll actually purchase hair from beauty shops. So now your hair is on a doll's head at somebody's house. That ain't good, y'all. You don't want your hair on no doll. You don't want that. Allure says, "What happens if you pee on the guy? Will they be attached?" What you're doing, Allure, is you are establishing cords with that individual. Mm, that's what you're doing. I mean, and guess what? That means you're gonna be connected with them for the rest of your life, sweetie. Hello. Yes, and be careful you and make sure you're not just peeing on no anybody because some people be doing rituals and stuff. Some men do rituals and stuff. There are a lot of vampiric men. They are just plain old vampires. And they have a connection to get to you anytime they get good and ready. You think you finished, you done with them, and you ain't done with them because they got them cords attached to you. And it's hard to get away if you're dealing with one of them kind of men. I would never have sex with a man that do rituals if I was y'all women out there. Do not do it. It's not even worth it. You never will claim your sanity back. You never will. You won't count. You won't get it back. I'm getting hot, y'all. You got men I've heard of some men talking about destroying women's chakras and stuff so that they can use the energy to do the kind of work they want to do. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. That's right, Sharon. So does men who have sex with women while they're on their monthly. Oh, Garvey's daughter said, yep, there was this Ghana man putting oils on his penis. Tell me more about that. It's hot, y'all. It's an energy that comes in this little room in here. This is my like hobby room in here where I sit here and do that. Do my most of my talking in here. I can't sleep in this room, just talking here. Cause it gets really hot in this. It gets warm in here. And there is a presence that do show up in here at 12. Somebody said, mama, that ain't nothing but a hot flash. But but it's other people that come in here that says this room does get really warm right around the witching hour. Y'all, 2 people were murdered in this house. Yep. Yeah. Matter of fact, both of their last name was Smith. 2 separate families. And it's a room there that in the middle of the house. It's so peaceful. But before we put the wood flooring down here, it was so much blood on the floor. And I said, they got stabbed. It was all on the walls, the door, everything. I said, I don't know who. That was a lot of blood. Because you know they had carpet and padding down there. So the blood actually soaks through the floor through the wood. So they bled massively. But that is the most calmest room in there. It's so heavenly in there where that person died. It is creepy, but I'm not even afraid. They don't bother me or nothing. I don't know who they were, but they don't bother me. It was two men got murdered in here. Well, now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the police officer said the guy got murdered up there. The cops had to shoot him because he was drunk and out of his head, and he later on came here and died. Something like that. The other man was just stabbed to death. So, but like I said, I'm in here and everything. They told me this story after we got the house that it was not disclosed to us at the closing. But since I've been in here, it's been heavenly, peaceful in heaven. Allure said, damn. Yes, I did cleanse the house, Godfrey. I sure did. I promise you, I sure did. Captain Nemo says, do some voodoo. Sonya said, that's creepy. Allure said, oh my God. Okay. Garvey's daughter said he was into root work. He tried to trap a woman. I knew by bounding her through sex, it was revealed. Kylie says she's got 3 fans in her room. That's just how hot it is down south. Anarchy says, trust me, you are not the only man in the room. There are other men in the room. They're just not commenting. Okay? You're probably the only man probably commenting. Okay? Okay? Aviva said, your blood is your blood. Don't let nobody have it. Okay, so anybody wanted to add any stories to this, let me know. Oh, flower bomb. So we had a troll up in here. Can we all agree that troll right there, we finna put it on you, baby. Okay, you better think about coming up in here. We finna curse you. Captain Nemo, I don't care who you is. I don't care where you at. But we finna lay a curse on you, baby. You gonna wish you hadn't came in here in 2 weeks. Okay? In 2 weeks, you gonna get a chance to see something. that's going to terrorize you. And ain't nobody going to be able to take it off of you. Hello? I put that out in the universe right now. Okay? Thank you so much, Flower Bomb. Okay. So whoever you is, I got something for you. Okay? I'm going to terrorize you in your sleep. And I'm going to continue to torment you until I feel fortified. Hello? Oh, ooh. Ooh. Fly Bomb said they wanted to see some voodoo. There you go. Boom. Yaga. Uh-oh, what is that? You gotta be careful you touch the wrong thing around here. Okay, thank you so much to you do you call is it a moderator? Thank you so much to is it I can't think of what Fly Bomb, help me out. Is this a moderator? YouTube call them moderators or I'm trying to think of the name. But thank you so much for what you do. Okay. Okay, what you said? Okay, Sharon Nichols says she just got chills from that word. What you mean? Okay, thank you so much for the work you do. Okay, so it's administrator. Yeah, admin. Yeah, okay, moderator. Thank you so much. Cause see, they be trying to try, nigga. Yes, they do. Okay. Okay, she keeps it nice and clean and swept up in here real good. Well, ain't nobody gonna have time to lay nothing. No, you ain't gonna be laying nothing here, honey. No tricks will be laid. Cause you will be slayed. Hello? Okay, Sharon says, I'm a man, mama. My name is spelled like that. Okay, that's a pretty name, Sharon. Sharon, that's beautiful. Okay. Anybody got any questions? I don't want to hold y'all up tonight. Should I leave this up for people to see? Because lately I've been taking it down because feeling be getting hurt. Okay? You said everybody, Boundless Beauty, everybody died on the 13th? Interesting. Okay, there are 2 people want me to leave this video up. Anybody else? Show of hands. Oh, Sharon says he felt the energy when I spoke to that troll. Yes. And I tell y'all, we're gonna put it on you. You better beg our pardon. Whatever your name is, I'm not gonna even give no more life to it because you're dead. You're dead. Hello? Death is your name. Hello? Okay. Hey, Kay. Okay, is it Kay? Jordan? How are you? Okay. Okay. Usually when I speak something forth, it happens. I have to be real careful because if I speak it from my mouth, and all of us got that power. Nothing special about me. We all have that power. Y'all know that. Words are very powerful. And they're dangerous too. It's especially when you speak it with conviction. When you speak it with conviction and it comes from your chest or your solar plexus, you better watch out. Hello? Because I don't go in nobody's chat room disturbing nobody. And I feel like I deserve the same respect. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? She said, please don't take it down. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, well, tomorrow we'll be back up again tomorrow night, a little later on this time. How about that? And I'm gonna let you all go ahead on and get some rest for tonight, or if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful day, or have a wonderful rest, good night's sleep tonight. How about that? Okay. Okay, if you haven't already, please rate and subscribe. Thank you all for coming out. Okay. Bye bye.